So we're going to log in.
Okay. Receiving DSD. That is under number 7, deliveries. New document.
Okay.
1. Now we're going to skip down to the UPC code, hit your down arrow, and now we scan anything from that company. Today we're doing Coca-Cola, and we're going to go off of this scan sheet, but you could be scanning the bottles of the order just as well. So it's Coca-Cola. We hit 1, and now we're going to put the invoice header, and I don't know how you guys do it in your store, but over here we use the last 4 digits. 0105. 0105. Enter. Now we're going to hit O, not 0, but O, and that takes us back to the menu for the DSD, that invoice that we're in. So we're going to start adding items, number 1. Now we're ready. So we're going to scan our first item. Classic Coke, Coca-Cola. And you see the cursor is on the number of cases. The number of cases is 4. So we hit 4 and enter. Even if it's only 1 case, you still must hit the 1 and then the enter. So now we're ready to go to the next one. 2. Enter. Okay, now we're rocking. 3. Enter. 2. Enter. 2. Enter. 2. Enter. Okay. Now I'm purposely making some mistakes on this so that we can go back and correct it. And I'll show you how to do that.
Good.
Now, I look at my total, 240.60. And now I know this is going to be wrong because we took some things off of here that we have to go back and correct. I'm going to show you how to do that. But how do we check the total? We go O, not 0, but O, and invoice total, number 5. So it's 341.82, a long way off from 240.60. Okay, so what did we do wrong and how do we figure it out? What we're going to do is go back to the menu, 9 for more, and 5 for list line items. So remember, it's 095. Okay, and here they all are listed in order. So we're going to compare those against our invoice, and we see that it's, number 1 is 4, 2, then 3, then 2, then 2, and 2. Those are correct. So we're going to hit N for the next page. All right. Now we're on the classic 8-ounce Coke, 1. The 24 count should be 2 as it is. Now the 2 liters. Okay, but see what happened here? There's our problem, Mexican Coke. We didn't get a Mexican Coke. We took it off the order. So we're going to go back into that one, which is number 2. It's Mexican Coke. And we're going to delete it by, instead of having 2, we'll hit 0 and enter. Okay? And now we're going to go back 095. Okay, and we were on page 2, so I'm going to hit next to go to the next page. Okay, so see the Mexican Coke has no number out beside it there, so we took it off. Alright, so let's go back. Let's see. So the classic, another way to find this is the UPC numbers, of course. This one that I'm looking at on the invoices, the end number is 01834, the top one is 01834. So the next one should be 00463, and it is, so we're good. Okay, so let's go on down to the next one. It should be, is another Mexican Coke, and that one is 04779. We want to take that out. That's number 3. We're going to make that a 0. Okay, and then we're going to go back but we took out all the things that we needed to take out. So we should be finished. And if Coke probably gave us a deal on some of this, so our invoice is not going to match exactly. But when you have an invoice that you know should match exactly, then this is a method to get back and find the problem if you get to the end and your total does not equal their totals. Okay, remember that. 095, not 095, but 095, to look at the list of line items and compare them to your invoice. And that way you can compare prices and number of cases or units. Now, your manager in your store may prefer that you not change the anything with having to do with the prices on the gun or the cost, and so he'll probably just take care of that in the office when he sees the discrepancy between the invoice and your cyber invoice. So now we're finished and we're gonna close the invoice. So we hit O to go to the menu and we suspend the document and hit 6. And that's it, and you're ready for your next document.